everybody, how's it going? Welcome back for some more Mass Effect.
I've been waiting for you to get back.
We've got 2 or 3 quick little side. We've got Cerberus, Citadel, and Strange Treasures. We're going to do these side quests, and then we're going to hit back on to the main one. So we're gonna start off here.
I've got an idea, and I wanted to run it by you.
Talk to our good friend Conrad.
I've got a lot going on right now, but I can spare a moment.
Great. This'll just take a minute. With so many human colonies being attacked, I'm not sure that one Spectre is enough. What if you signed me on as another Spectre?
Conrad, I don't think that's a good idea.
But I'd make a great Spectre. I'd be right there with you, showing the Council what humanity is capable of. I want to be with you, fighting the good fight like you did on Elysium during the Skillian Blitz.
I believe you, Conrad. But there's another fight that needs you.
What? I don't understand.
You know what keeps me going out here? Knowing that people back home are keeping humanity strong.
You're right. I just got so caught up in all of it. I wanted to help. I'll go home. Thanks for setting me straight.
He doesn't sound fully convinced. He still sounds pretty sad about it. Hey, that pushed us over in the last little bit of Paragon. Nice, nice.
Oh, sure.
It was more like, yeah, I guess you're right. I'll go home. As opposed to, yeah, you know what? Yeah. We do need people at home shoring up the home front. Like that's...
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
So yeah, I mean, it's the right thing to get him out of the way, but it doesn't sound convinced. Did we do it? Is it gone? Yeah, he's gone. Okay, let's do Strange Transmission, and then we'll go do the Cerberus one. So let's see. The Centauri system in the Hawking Ada. The Centauri in Hawking Ada. Okay. Got 2 quick side missions, and then we can hop back on the main
Stand
story.
by, shore party.
We did
Decontamination in
Ferry.
progress.
So now we need to go to
Log.
Ferris?
The commanding
Ferris?
officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was facing the right way. I was like, what's going on? I don't know if I need to talk to anybody again to develop.
Yes, Commander.
I already talked to him.
Carry on, Presley.
Let's make
Yes, sir.
sure real quick I'm not missing important character relationship stuff. In between main story plot missions. This one's my office, yes, okay. And you.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
I'm a whiner. No, I'm not a whiner. I'm a complainer. Yeah, I'm a complainer. And I'm good at it. You better believe it. We don't need to do that. Hey, what's up, Doc?
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I think I already talked to you about
How did you end
stuff.
up serving on an Alliance ship?
Yeah.
I enlisted, but humanity...
I should go.
Ah,
Goodbye, Commander.
and now we got Liara. What's up, girl? I'm not sure yet who I'm going to romance.
If you are here to talk about Benezia's death, you need not bother. She brought it upon herself.
Because I've done both depending upon... Well, let's see. I think I did Liara on my first run, and then I did Ashley on my Renegade run, 15 years ago, or 20 years. When did this come out? 2007? It's been a while. Ugh. I think I'll do Tali. Yeah.
Don't pretend it doesn't bother you. She was your mother.
She was. But she was not. I prefer to remember Benezia as she used to be, before she was corrupted by Sovereign's power.
The best of your mother lives on in you. Her determination, her intelligence, her strength.
That is kind of you to say. I appreciate your concern, but I am fine. Benezia chose her path, just as I have chosen mine. I am with you until the end, Shepard.
Maybe we could pick up where we left off. You were telling me about your interest in the Protheans.
Actually, I think I was talking about my interest in you, and making a fool of myself in the process. As I said, I am not used to dealing with people, especially humans. I did not really know much about your species when we first met, Shepard. I found it hard to take humanity seriously. Your kind always seemed so rushed and high-strung.
We don't have the luxury of time. An Asari can live for 1,000 years. We're lucky if we hit 150.
That is true. At first I thought that was a weakness of your species. After spending time with you and your crew, however, I think it may actually be an advantage. You humans are creatures of action. You pursue your goals with an almost indomitable determination. It is an admirable trait, but also an intimidating one.
Yeah, but I mean, if you've got humans that live to 100, 150 years, but you only got Solarians that live to like 40, then they are at least doubly so on our end. So, yeah, she should be aware of that that dynamic, but especially between the Asarians and the Solarians with the time frame of life. So, it shouldn't be too much of a stretch for her.
You're scared of us?
Unfortunately, the rest of the galaxy sees humanity as something of a bully. You run over anyone in your path to get what you want. It is up to people like you to change their minds, Shepard.
We do have our downsides in that regard.
I'm doing the best I can, Liara.
There is a reason the Council chose you to become a Spectre. They saw something special in you. The best of what humanity has to offer. I looked into your history. I know what you did during the Blitz. It was a remarkable display of courage and heroism.
You didn't need to go behind my back. I would have told you whatever you wanted to know.
I apologize, Commander. After our last conversation, I was afraid I would say something stupid again. I wanted to know more about you. To understand what made you into the man you are. There is something compelling about you, Shepard.
Are you sure you're interested in me? Or is it my visions of the Protheans?
I admit, your connection to the Protheans had something to do with my initial interest, but it has grown beyond that. You intrigue me, Shepard, but I was not sure if it was appropriate to act on my feelings. I thought there might already be a relationship between you and Chief Williams.
Okay, so there's nothing that's going on between me and Williams, because can we romance Tali in 1? I know we can in 2, right? It's been a long time since I played. So we do you're an alien. That should well, does that clarify it?
How could you and I have a relationship? We're not even the same species.
Asari and humans are physiologically compatible in most ways, Commander. Of course, a relationship must involve more than mere physical contact. There must also be an emotional and spiritual connection between us. Our species may be different, but there are many things we could share. But none of this matters if you are already involved in a serious relationship with Chief Williams.
Williams and I are just friends, nothing more.
My mistake, then. I am not as adept at understanding human relationships as I thought. But what about us, Shepard? Is there a mutual attraction, or was I wrong about that too?
I'm gonna look this up real quick, because if I can't romance Tali in this one, we'll romance Liara. Doo-doo. Romance options in Mass Effect 1. Go away. All right. Oh, we only got the 3 choices? Okay, so no Tali in this one. Looks like, unless that's a bad, or the AI is throwing garbage at me, which, you know, that's what they do. Let's just ask the question. Romance. It's the first question. No, you cannot romance her in 1. Okay, I thought so. My memory's not entirely off. So we're going to go with Liara in this one. And then when we do Renegade, we'll do Ashley.
No, you were right.
Okay.
There is something between us.
I knew it, and I knew you felt it too. But does this not seem rather strange? Why do I feel so close to you? We have only known each other a short time. We are from two different species. We have almost nothing in common. This makes no sense.
These things never make sense. They just happen, and we get swept up in the storm.
You make it sound so chaotic, so dangerous.
Yeah, ladies like the danger.
I'll keep you safe.
I am not looking for a protector. This is all a bit overwhelming. I am not used to this. You. I need some time.
Take all the time you need, Liara. I'll be here.
Thank you, Shepard. Let's just talk about something else for now.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
I think I already did her mom's stuff. That's fine. I wonder if you could romance someone by being completely rude through the intimidation choices. Okay. Where you're just like, you're stupid. It's like, oh, I love you. All right, we got a bunch of
Looking for
money. We got anything
supplies?
cool we can snag?
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Light human, we're doing fine on that. Damage, just barely. Yeah, that's almost not worth it. I mean, more damage actually. Yeah, the heat sink and accuracy. Yeah, we can do that. We'll buy that. That one's just also barely better. Oh, no, what?
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Oh, that's a pretty good shotgun. Buy the shotgun. Okay. Stop doing. I keep hitting the
Looking
wrong
for
buttons.
supplies?
Let's see what
You bet, Commander.
Okay. Well, it'd be nice if I could look at other stuff rather than just. We got that one. Okay. Heavy armor. I can't do heavy armor. Mine's better anyway. Yeah. And then these are all the lower things. Yeah, we don't need any of these. And I bought all the fun stuff at the bottom. Okay. Anything to sell? I think we're keeping everything above 5 and getting rid of everything 4 and below. It'd be nice if I could go faster. There's no skip. Oh, hang on just a tick. We may be getting to the point where I keep everything 6 and above. Because I think we get to 10. I think 10's the max. I don't use most of these anyway, so we might just be able to drop 5 and below. We equipped everybody with most of their basic needs already. Should be fine. Yeah, there's no way to page down. Sell. Yes. Wait. What? It went. Alright, we're fine. There's only like 3 things. I'm not wasting it. Garrus, my
Commander.
man, what's up?
How are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right, or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, C-Sec's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
Yay, we like experience. Alright, Ash, how you doing?
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
I didn't mean for that to...
Commander?
Cut as short as it did.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, you really should talk to T'Soni about her mom. She has to be hurting. Just saying, Commander.
Dismissed, Chief.
Okay.
Sir.
There was a little attitude with that, sir. Okay, so we can do that here, but not when I'm buying stuff. What's her main weapon? The problem is I can't look at them in here to find out where I'm pushing them. Oh, there's more. Okay. But we can equip them at least. I think we went... Yeah, I'll mess with it later. It's fine. Hey, Rex.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him. So I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
Good instincts.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
It was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
Are your people really dying?
We're sure not getting any stronger. We're too spread out. None of us are interested in staying in our own system.
Lots of species have left their homes and prospered.
But they go to colonize new worlds. We're not settlers. We're warriors. We want to fight. So we leave. Hire ourselves out. And most of us never go back.
What can you tell me about the Genophage?
Ask the Solarians if you want details. They made it. All I know, it makes breeding nearly impossible. Thousands die in stillbirth, and most never get that far. Every Krogan is infected. Every one. And no one's rushing to find a cure.
Why don't the Krogan try to find a cure?
When was the last time you saw a Krogan scientist? You ask a Krogan, would he rather find a cure for the Genophage or fight for credits? He'll choose fighting every time. It's just who we are, Shepard. I can't change that. Nobody can.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright, and then we just got a little more talking down here with everybody's favorite tech nerd.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately,
We have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
It's not a terrible system of governance, especially with the circling out of responsibility. So when you have people who make that decision, they're forced to resign. That's a pretty good idea. We've got people in our government that have been there for too long.
I want to know more about the Geth.
I doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile. All I know is the story of their origins, what they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Interesting.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brain power?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
That doesn't make any sense.
I'm probably oversimplifying. The Geth are incredibly advanced and complex creations. All you need to know is that they get smarter when they gather in large numbers. As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
I don't see what's so bad about those questions.
The Geth were created to engage in mundane, repetitive, or dangerous manual labor. That's fine for machines, but it won't satisfy a sentient being for long. The Geth were showing signs of rudimentary self-awareness and independent thought. If the Geth were intelligent, then we were essentially using them as slaves. It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You can't blame them for fighting for their survival.
We had no other choice. The Geth were already on the verge of revolution. By acting quickly, we had a chance to end the war before it began. The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
It's hard to feel sorry for you. Your ancestors tried to wipe out another species.
We made a mistake when we created the Geth in the first place, but we did not make a mistake when we went to war against them. If we had not acted, they would have wiped us out. They're a synthetic life form. They have no use for organics. None. Why do you think they cut themselves off from the rest of the galaxy? Why do you think they've killed every organic being who's ever tried to contact them?
They didn't kill Saren.
What does that tell you? The Geth are not innocent victims in all this. They're the enemy. They want to destroy us. Not just the Quarians. All organic life. That's why they've joined up with Saren. And that's why we have to stop him.
Kind of telling. You know, they were pushing this idea of AI back in the 2000s in a video game. And now here we are in the 2020s. And we got AI that's pretty out there and generalized for most people to just pick up and use for whatever purpose. And we're just at the beginning of it too. Like, just wait until we start putting AI into bodies. Just wait until we let AI start developing strategic military plans. It's scary to think about.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance with a new crew. It's necessary to maintain genetic diversity among the fleet. But no ship wants to accept someone who will be a burden on them. So, to prove our worth, we embark on a pilgrimage. We set out alone, leaving the flotilla and our families behind us. We only return once we have found something of value we can bring back to the fleet. This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. Even when the gift is not particularly valuable, the captain usually accepts it out of a sense of tradition. However, there is a stigma to presenting a substandard gift. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community. Most pilgrims don't return until they find something worthwhile.
I might have already heard this aspect of the conversation with her from before.
I can't believe they just send you off alone.
It's not like they just cast us out. Before we leave, we are given lessons in how to survive outside the flotilla, and given gifts to help us on our journey. We also receive implants to fight off sickness and disease. Generations of living in an isolated and highly controlled environment have left our immune systems weaker than most. By the time we leave the fleet, we are well equipped for the pilgrimage. This is a rite of passage for all Quarians. If it were dangerous, our numbers would suffer. Virtually every pilgrimage ends with a triumphant return and the ritual presentation of the gift to one of the fleet's captains.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Cool. What do you got?
Something I can do for you, Commander.
I don't think I've talked to you. Let's say hi.
Fill me in on the IES stealth systems. How does it work exactly?
You can't hide a ship out in space. They emit too much heat and radiation. Too easy for sensors to pick them up, unless you find a way to capture those emissions. So our stealth systems trap the energy we give off in storage sinks built into the ship itself. No emissions to give away our location. Eventually the sinks have to be vented. More than a few hours silent running and they overheat. Cook us inside our own.
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on it. Everything from... My last assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship.
Carry on, Adams.
Okay, yeah.
Aye, aye.
There was a examine. Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right, we got all that out of the way. It's gonna happen in a role-playing story game. You just gotta accept it. But now we're moving on. Now it's time to get to the action. Excitement. Walking. Yeah, I believe this is the right one. Oh, I should double check before I hopped on the map. It's okay. We'll figure it out. It's just a little cutscene. It's fine. It doesn't take long. It's kind of cool. Look at the ship blasting off into space.
Message coming in, Commander.
Oh.
Big surprise. The Alliance needs you again.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett with Alliance Command. We've got a mission for you. An Alliance officer named Major Kyle has set up a small compound in the Hulking Eta cluster. He's attracted a number of followers, mostly biotics. He's become an outspoken critic of the Alliance, and we believe he's mentally unstable. This could be trouble, Shepard.
What kind of proof do you have that the Major is dangerous?
3 days ago, we sent 2 Alliance representatives to meet with him at his compound. They've disappeared. We believe Kyle and his followers killed them. That compound is a cult, Shepard. They call him Father Kyle now. He set himself up as some kind of religious leader.
You said his followers were biotics?
Yes. Major Kyle never showed any biotic tendencies himself, though. I think he's just latched onto a group he identifies with. Many biotics feel marginalized or ostracized by society. Kyle probably sees them as victims who need his protection, and they see him as someone who will fight for them. Unfortunately, he's convinced them that the Alliance is somehow responsible for all their problems. We can't let him go on like this.
What were those Alliance representatives going to talk to Major Kyle about?
They wanted to bring him back to an Alliance facility for treatment. Major Kyle served us faithfully for many years. We weren't going to abandon him. Given his state of mind, however, he probably saw them as a threat. We're almost certain he had his followers killed him.
What else can you tell me about Major Kyle?
He used to be a model soldier, but something happened to him at Torfin. Too many Alliance soldiers died under his command. Couldn't cope with the guilt. His psych evaluations showed he couldn't handle the stress of command anymore. He was given an honorable discharge in early retirement. We'd hoped he would get better in time, but we underestimated how far gone he was. Now it looks like it's too late.
I might be able to end this without violence.
That may not be possible, Commander. We don't want a bloodbath, but Kyle is dangerous. I'll trust you to use your judgment. Hack it out.
Okay, let's see if we can't. Let's look for secret satellite first. There we go. There's usually one. Yay, heavy metal. That was an animated film in the 80s? Okay, let's look at you. Nothing. Oh, that's the one that we're going to be landing on. So survey real quick. Light metal. And I'm guessing a gas. Oh, medallion. Yay. Alright, let's land and fight some stuff. Alright, we'll take Caden. Because I think he might have some specific dialogue along for that. And then, I want to make sure I got enough tech. I want to do one tech with a non-tech person on each thing, because there's 3 on each that we can get for that. So let's do biotics. And everybody should be leveled up and good to go. We'll double check when we land. Make sure everybody's up to date on weapons and equipment as well. Major Kyle. Gotta get the flash and stuff out of the way. Sweet, alright. Yeah, everybody's... We need helmets, because we're in outer space. Alright. Wait, equipment, there we go. I know I'm good. Oh, Caden, what are we sporting with you? Your weapon doesn't matter. Okay, because you're mostly all of this stuff. Oh, I didn't do any electronics. Hopefully decryption will be what we need. Ooh. Hang on. Can I... There's a way to reset abilities. I can't remember. Urgh. There might not have been. Because I think electronics is what we need to unlock. That's not good. Let's return real quick. And I guess this next level we'll just jump into electronics. Alright, this should be better. Okay. So we're going pistols and shotguns with you. Let's, and I have mostly just focusing on pistols when I'm at. So let's give Caden. Let's do auto assault rifle. Should be fine with assault rifle. We don't need to worry about you. You're doing shotgun. Yes. Oh, we have an extra one. What else? What else do we got? We have combat scanner, shredders, stability. Yeah, we'll do stability. That sounds good. And pistols. I don't think we got anything better. Okay. I'm gonna save some of that. Yeah. Oh, we got some extra room as well. What is this? Damage protection? Wait, that's a 5 and we got 7? Just up the damage protection entirely? Is there anything else that'd be better? Smash damage, physics threshold, health regen, toxin resistance. Shield modulator. Yeah, we'll give you a shield module there. That sounds fun. Okay, so go back to me. Oh. What do I got? We got 14. We can up that to 16. Oh, up to 16. What are you? Force of rifle buds. Another melee attacks mass. Oh, yeah, we don't need this. Because we're not doing that. We'll do shield modulator as well. Okay. And Caden, you need to update your stuff. Your light armor. Oh, you got nothing to go off of it. Okay. No bonuses. Let's give you just basic damage reduction. Okay, we're doing you. Oh, let's give you some buffs. Do some toxic damage. Why not? Some stability is good. And detection. Okay. You don't have any other Omni tools, and you got a little bit better stuff. Not much better. But one. Okay. You're set. Map. Map. So we need to go there and there. Okay, we got something off to the side here, so we'll take a quick look there. And then double back. Yeah. Shoot. Zoom. No, that's zoom. That's speed. Okay. Guns right, movement left. I'm aligning myself every time. This is open space. You want to fight a Thresher Mon? Yeah. Chasing me this time, which is good. I hate it when it chases me. Nope, nope. Yeah. Bunch of EXP. Okay. And we'll head back this way and check out what's going on. Alright, we did fine. It was just that little initial bump. Got smacked, but we're okay. We're good. There's one. The graphics make it look kind of weird. A little bit. Like there was some sort of pit there with like a down thing, but there's nothing on the mini-map, so it confused me. That looks like a thing, but it's not a thing. Take this nicely carved path that looks like it's set up for us. I think that's the one that was already on the map, right? Oh, this is a different one. Okay. This cluster of prefab utility shacks have a distinctly ramshackle look to them. a set of rover tracks that leads away over the mountain ridge to the southwest. Southwest. South and west. I'm guessing it's over here. Let's take a look.
On my way.
Oh no, I'm gonna cough. Hang on. Oof. What we got? Light armor. Okay, we got some new light armor. I think that would be good for Caden. Yeah. Which one's better? This one's mostly better. Okay, and we got damage protection. What else do we want for you? You do stuff. Yeah, that works. That would work for you. Okay, cool. Sweet. Wasn't ramshackled very well if they left something I could actually use. Weapon stuff. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing there. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's fine. I think it's just those two. Doesn't look like there's anything in the tent. Alright. Let's keep heading up and over. Make sure there's nothing hanging out over this place, and then we'll head down and get the other stuff. Come on. Work with it. Can't remember. I'll have to wait until I get to Mass Effect 2, but I can't remember which vehicle I liked better. I think I like 2 better. So that's that one. I don't think we can get that far before we head into it. I don't think there's anything else over here, like materials or minerals or whatnot. Just looks like it's a bunch of crap. And it's gonna make my journey back that much harder. Sometimes we get rewarded for exploring. Yeah, this one. Come on. Yep. Yep. Yeah, nothing over there. Okay. Better safe than sorry. Gotta make sure to do all them little side missions to collect all them medallions and badges, and minerals. Side quests report. They're not, but fills. I guess. I don't know if we get this one. Come on. There's a good climb. Probably at the end of this ridge.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Come on. It's right there. See how long it'll let me hang out in the red. Maybe we can get over just far enough to make it. I have enough ridges here to get up this way. Come on. It's gonna get too steep at one point. Make it. Almost.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. Yeesh. Relax. Did it. Whee. don't take fall damage. Cool. All right. Now we got you, and then we head down. There's 2 question marks. I'm actually okay letting myself get hurt every time in the, because it's like it adds a little personality and aesthetic to the rover. We got a little bit of fire coming out, and then black smoke, which is kind of cool. Gives, you know, gives personality. Come on.
Got it.
All right. What do you have to say? Turian insignia. Insignias, not badges. Insignias. That's what I was. Can we make it? Yeah, we can roll that. Okay. And that's a dead. I'm gonna say human. The front of the rover is crumpled in from impact. A glance inside tells you the occupants, probably a team of illegal wildcat miners, are dead. Debris is still sliding down the furrows left by its tires, silent in the near vacuum atmosphere. Okay, I'm guessing that just is going to open up maybe a possible mission as well. Too far? Oh, okay. Don't tell me. Okay, good. I was about to say, don't be up on the mountain. I'm just falling down. No defenses. Everything's chill. Let's just go get those minerals first.
Heading to position.
Gold. There has been, I think I remember once where the decryption was all just one button. Press like triangle 4 times. Oh, that was easy.
Heading out.
All right. Time to blow some stuff up.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not welcome here.
I need to talk to the man in charge. It's important.
Father Kyle wants nothing more to do with the Alliance.
I want this to end peacefully. If he doesn't see me, people could get hurt.
We won't let you take Father Kyle away. He protects us. We need him.
The Alliance wants someone to pay for those murders. Let me speak to Major Kyle, and maybe I can find some way to help you all get out of this alive.
Wait. Father Kyle will speak with you. Head to the building at the far end of the compound. He'll meet you there.
And what? Make your way through the compound. Okay. Yeah.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Okay, I thought he was coming to talk to me, and then he turned. I thought I was running to fight him.
Nobody cares about us biotics.
Scary there for a second.
We have to look out for each other.
If you try to take Father Kyle away from us, you'll end up like those other Alliance soldiers.
Alright, just walking around, making sure there's no fun little item. Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. I'm gonna steal from them right in front of them. It's always great in video games. When you do that, you're just like, hi. Walk into people's houses, take all their stuff. Like, thanks, hero.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Run up the stairs.
Those other men from the Alliance tried to kill Father Kyle.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
We can't trust the Alliance.
Don't try anything. We're watching you.
I don't need a medical kit. Do I need an aid station? Where is he? Did I miss him? Cultist. There's nobody over there. Door control. Is that right here? Yeah, I don't know. It was a waste. Okay. I guess I must have missed him down below. Cultist.
The Alliance wants to wipe us out. Father Kyle told us.
What?
Father Kyle says other humans are scared of us.
We can't trust the Alliance. Nobody cares about us biotics.
Okay.
We have to look
That's
out for
not a
each
good
other.
sign. There's nobody here by the name Kyle. Hang on. Maybe there's a glitch in this. Maybe it glitches. People glitches. Mass effect. Can Kyle glitch out? Two specific bugs are reported missing, Major Kyle. When following the waypoint into the compound, Major Kyle may not spawn or appear at the end of the line, leaving you unable to trigger the dialogue. No Normandy cutscene. If you are forced to kill him because you have that, return to Normandy fails to trigger some. How to fix it? If he is missing, reload a quick save from before you enter the compound. Alternatively, ensure you have thoroughly searched the second building nearby where his bunker is actually located, and make sure you've spoken to the biotic cultist station at the entrance to direct you. Okay, we'll just leave you open and load autosave. No, garbage. Okay. I can't remember. There was something here. There's something here. And then we can... Yeah, alright. That's stupid. Alright, let's fight this thing real quick. And head on back. That was dumb. That autosave was too far back. It should have, like, done it different. I don't know. Maybe I'd make a save. Ah. Easy mode fight this time. Oh, there's the tendrils. And now he's chasing us. Ah! There we go. Pretty close. I'll just head straight over here and see how it looks when we get there. Ah, of course it would glitch out on me. We were going to resolve it peacefully and everything. It's going to be great. Whee! Oh yeah, that's right. We'll get into the road. Yep. Right. Let's put that back on. Kidding. Oh, right. He didn't get any of this either. Right, forget it was stabilizers and combat. Okay. Armor. Right, because there was just the okay. Coding and regen. Sure. Okay. I think that's all that we needed to give you. A little bump there. Doesn't really matter. We're not fully upgrading a lot of these things because it doesn't entirely matter in your weapons. Okay, Tali. Yeah, you're good. We had a better one of you? Yes. We got an extra one. Shredder, Comet. Stability, okay. Don't think. Right, and then we also have the extra spot there. Stop it. Extra shields. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Right. And did we also do shields, or did we do something else? I can't remember. Oh, shield recovery, actually. Yeah, we'll try that. Okay. I think we were pretty good on most stuff. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll do a manual save before we head in, just to make sure. Okay, and then we need to go down. Question is, we have an easy time getting them. Not going the crazy way that I did last time. Should be quicker. Got it. I got a little too excited. Yeah, that might be something for side quest updater.
Perimeter secured.
Something, I don't know. I don't know. Is this one crazy? Yeah, a little bit. Wait a minute. I didn't do this last time. Did I? Oh yeah, it's a probe. Okay. For some reason I was thinking it was minerals based on a little mini-map thing. We went that way last time and it was kind of a pain. Let's go up here. This looks like it's pretty traversable. At least comparatively. But interesting news that I have heard about and saw on the interwebs. Apparently, they're looking at just shut down and ending Destiny 2, which is not entirely unsurprising. I mean, it still had people playing it, but it kind of was hard to keep going for a bit of it, and I had to stop, and then I came back and played a little bit at the end to at least complete the story. But it looks like they're still got a little bit more that they're going to do with it before they finish it off. But I'm not going back into that because I don't want to pay, extra more money for one more expansion or update or DLC or whatever they're doing. And they might not end up doing a Destiny 3 at all, which I'm like, oh, that's kind of a it's kind of a waste. They could, make improvements. That's build upon it because it did have a community.
This is a private sanctuary. Outsiders are not.
I need to talk
Father
to the man
Kyle
himself.
wants nothing more to.
I
we
want this
won't
to
let you
end.
take.
The Alliance.
Wait, Father Kyle will.
But I don't know. There we go. I did, like it. It was a good shut your brain off and just run around shooting. The mechanics were solid, so that was kind of nice, but yeah, I don't know. They just couldn't keep going, and there was problems with them releasing a game, particularly with Destiny 2 and Destiny 1, where they didn't release enough content. They made the game and then they sold it to us in bits, which really pissed me off. What is going on? It says reset it. The second building nearby, where his bunker is actually located. Okay. The second bunker nearby, where it is actually located. Did I misread what the thing said? Because the south compound, but there was only one. Oh, right. We can go into the. We can go into these things. I completely forgot. There may not have been a problem. If that's the case. Oh well, we got free stuff, and we did it again. I guess that's,
Those other men from the Alliance.
Yeah, they said the same thing as the last guy. Okay. We're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Now we'll take a quick look in here to see if they got any fun stuff to steal. I don't need medical kits. Fun. And quick check one more time on the other side. Okay, let's make sure around the corner. I like to hide some of these things in nooks and crannies. Medium Turian armor. Okay, I think that's about it. We'll be able to walk out of here in peace.
Just because we're biotics doesn't mean we don't deserve to be treated fairly.
Cool. Medical interface? Whatever. That's gonna be like better healing or something. I don't know.
I am Major Kyle. I know why you've come. We have no quarrel with you. Why can't you just leave us alone?
What happened to those other Alliance officers? The ones who came before me?
They wanted to take me away from here. They wanted me to abandon this place, turn my back on my family. They spoke blasphemy. I did what I could to make their end quick and painless. I had no other choice. It was necessary to protect my children. Only I can keep them safe.
The Alliance sent me to bring you in, Major. Can't you see this has gotten out of hand? Don't you understand you're endangering your followers?
I respect that you have come under a banner of peace, but I cannot do as you ask. If you take away their father, my children will be helpless.
You ordered your followers to kill those Alliance investigators. You must face the consequences of your actions. Do you really want your children to suffer for your sins too?
No, this was my fault. My children are innocent, pure. Please, I never meant for this to happen. I'm sorry.
You're doing the right thing, Major. Your children will be better off for it. Come on.
Wait, if my children see you taking me away, they won't understand. They will attack and you will be forced to kill them all. You have shown me the error of my ways, Commander. Now you must give me time to explain it to them. It is the only way they will understand. Please, give me 1 hour. After that, I will meet the Alliance authorities at the gates of my compound and surrender without violence. I give you my word.
I'm going to trust you. If you betray that trust, you and all your children will suffer.
I will not betray you, Commander. Thank you for this.
Joker can have the 5th Fleet pick Major Kyle up. I just hope you know what you're doing, Commander.
Father Kyle says we biotics have to stick together.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
Yeah, because we're the good guys. That's what you do. Okay, and then, oh, hang on, I got the Yank system in the Voyager cluster. Yankst Voyager. Protheans, Turian. Still have a lot more to get. Ugh, it's getting annoying. The Yankst in the Voyager. Yankst in Voyager. Yankst in Voyager. Voyager. Yankst. There's 2. Okay. Go take a quick look at this one, scan some stuff.
Commander, incoming signal from 5th Fleet HQ on the Citadel.
Commander Shepard, something uncomfortable has just come up. In the First Contact War, we fired a lot of espionage probes into Turian space. We just received a mission complete burst from one of them.
Where's it been in the meantime?
No idea. Lost in transit. These probes were built in a hurry after First Contact.
What makes this uncomfortable?
When these probes were launched, we didn't have any idea who we were fighting. We didn't want to risk aliens examining our technology. The probe has a demo nuke built in. A 20-kiloton tactical fusion warhead. About equal to the bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in the 20th. If somebody finds that probe, tampers with it, you don't need me to finish, Commander.
I understand this must be handled, but I don't have anyone trained to deal with this sort of thing, sir.
I know. I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. These probes have been classified for 26 years. The Council will call fusion bomb booby traps dangerous and irresponsible. The Alliance would face censure if they find this probe. I'm asking you because the Normandy can get on site quickly and quietly. It's in the Voyager cluster.
It's in the Voyager cluster. That's the opposite side of the Alliance from Turian space. How did it get there?
I don't know. It's possible someone recovered it safely and brought it there. It's also possible it got very badly lost. It could have been wandering the relay network since the war.
We'll get on it immediately, Admiral. And we'll be discreet.
I appreciate that, Commander. Good luck. Fifth Fleet out.
Okay, so we found an extra fun little mission. Okay. Oh, landing right away. Yay, polonium. Insignia. And gas. We don't need gases. We already finished all the gases. Nothing down here. Okay. So I guess we're doing an extra side quest. Okay. We'll do you this time. And you. Yes. I think I just need to get the sniper to Garrus. We should be good. Did I get a new shotgun? I think I gave that to Tolly, so we shouldn't need to give anything to Rex. Find the probe. Everybody's leveled up. Assault and sniper. Assault and shotgun. Assault and sniper. Okay, we got enough room for one cryo. Oh, we have better cryo rounds. Stability. I guess we can try that. Sniper. Yeah, sure. Guess we could. All right. Where's this? This is the one. 218. A little bit less. A little bit less. I think you're the one. Radioactive 1. We gotta upgrade some stuff here. Oop. Extra damage. I guess we can just top that off. Better armor. Nope, that's worse all around. But we do need upgrades in it. Damage protection and kinetic buffer. Ooh. Yeah, you're good. That'll be good for you. All right, Rex. Decent damage boost overall, and extra spot. So yeah. Shield recovery harm. We got a better one. We'll give you some better regen as well, maybe? Yeah. Okay, and your assault rifle and crossfire is better. And the Kovalov is better. And an extra thing, incendiary. Stability. Rail, sure. We're good. How's our map? Oh, no. There's got to be something down here in this open spot. So we'll go... we'll go here first, and then we'll go cycle around that way. So go take a quick look. Gotta make sure we're getting all the little gases and insignias and writings. Oh, is this another Thresher mob? Possibility? Or is it just open space? Just open space. Okay. Go directly up, you gotta angle it. Big push, big push. Come on.
You need to turn back, Commander. You're going beyond the range of the operational area.
Shush. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. Probably just ah. Discovered. No. Corpse. Is it a Solarian? Brushing away the carbonization on the door of the contragravity speeder, you see the Nezo brand name. Judging by the charring, the wreckage has been here since the star's last variable peak. The corpse is wearing the remains of an expensive suit and what appears to be melted antique aviator goggles. That's it? You didn't give me anything cool? Alright. Well, see what happens when you're rewarded with exploring? That's good. Kinda. I was hoping for like a writings or an insignia or something. Another corpse. Turian insignia. The body is a long way from anything and appears to have been here for quite some time. On the body is a book of drawings, including one of the Siglar outpost insignias. Neat. That's it's a little different, but it doesn't look like it counts for anything. blow it up, does it give us stuff? Doesn't look like it. So you're just there for fun? Yeah, no stuff. Oh, disappointing. What? Electronics skill too low? What do you mean? Have I not been putting points into their crap? It's just Tolly? Oh, that's so annoying. Alright, so both Caden and him, I need to update their crap on the next couple levels. Could have sworn there was a way to reset. I guess not. Alright. At least now I know what to do with them. I could have sworn I put more into them to like space out the abilities so that way they'd be able to use different characters rather than only use the same characters all the time every time. You know, trying to mix it up a bit. Yes, I didn't do it. I thought I did. Skills were not like what I thought they were. Hi, puppy. I'm sorry, I'm busy at the moment. Bring him over a toy. Play so cute. Okay. All right. Ooh. Actually see the workings of the star moving around. That's fun. Oh. Rocky terrain, difficult to traverse maybe. Gotta get on the other side of this giant mountain. Nope, nope, no. Oh, okay, sweet. It led us to minerals. A happy accident. Come on. I stopped. There we go. Yay, beryllium. unlikely there is to be anything over here, so we'll take a quick look once we're done with the mission. Pretty sure we won't find it. I know they made the controls to be like they are, so that way. Come on, come on, move different direction. This was what I was worried about. Ugh, come on. It's stuck in here. Yeah, I'm sure they made the controls slightly delayed, so it has like a certain feel to it. I hate it. It's so difficult to control and so janky. Or you know, it's like, oh, it's gravity and different effects that it would have on a vehicle traversing around. Like, maybe. It's still so stinking delayed. It does get a little darker. Hold on, watch. Yeah, from you destroying it. That's fine. We did that because we had to. It's like Elden Ring. You gotta destroy all the boxes.
The signal's coming from a mine?
This smells.
I agree. The probe did not crash. Someone moved it here.
They may not know what they have. Let's find it before they set it off.
Right.
All right. Do some shooting. Time for some action. How's everybody looking? Rex, you're doing you, and you're doing you, and I'm doing you. Great. Weapons are primed. Jump out at us after we get partially in. That door's locked. See any items to snag? Well, that door's open. Probably do one first and then the other.
That was a detonator. Someone just screwed us.
Shepard, at last.
You have me at a disadvantage.
You don't remember me. No matter. I remember you. I never forget anyone I've fought. My name is Ilanos Halliot. I doubt you know it. Who do you think runs the Terminus clan, Shepard, huh? Thousands of pirates, slavers, criminals of every stripe?
In most criminal organizations, it's the one who's recognized as the most successful.
That's correct. The one who kills the most men, seizes the most ships, pillages the most colonies. 3 years ago, I was the strongest. I used my influence to assemble a fleet. We would drive your kind out of the Verge.
You're the one behind the attack on Elysium.
I was the motivator, the instigator, the one who promised glory and riches for sacking the largest human colony in the cluster. The one blamed when it failed. Failed because of you. Your damnable holding action.
My crew will come for me.
Oh, let them. We'll be ready. An Alliance warship would make a fine prize. Oh, and if you haven't noticed, the ores here are laced with heavy metals. I'm afraid your suit radios aren't powerful enough to transmit out.
It doesn't have to be like this, Halliot.
Empty words from a dead man. Goodbye, Shepard.
What do we do now, Shepard?
We've got air and light, and the Normandy's still in orbit. Let's look for another way out.
Youngst.
Message coming in.
Oh.
Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you were in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth fleet out.
Yeah, I heard the doing some lawn yard work outside, and the mowers going on, so I'd be quiet. It looks like it stopped. It might pick up again, I'm not sure. Data disk, yay! If it does, I'll just quickly pop that off so we don't have to hear it. I'm sure you guys will probably hear it in the background. The microphone picks up pretty good. Tried to dull it down a little bit, but because you can hear puppers eating food, drinking water, jingling around. I had to turn up the microphone so that we could hear me better talking in a normal voice rather than trying to pick up some other stuff, but should be fine. Ooh, it's a grassy world. Wait, we're doing this one. Okay, we got another one along the way. Okay, all right, yeah. This took a lot longer than I was anticipating. Alright, yeah, the lawnmower's going off a little bit. But it also looks like we're out of a lot of weapon upgrades. Interesting. Okay, I think we're good. Ooh. Gotta hit a couple research facilities. Okay, we'll go down first, then left, and around like that. So, since this is in the middle, though, I should probably grab this. Otherwise, it might miss out. Palladium. Heavy metal, making good progress. Making progress, making progress. Oh, there's a light there for something. Well, that was weird. When I hit this, it makes the game vibrate. Because you're like going fast, like, and everything just, like shakes up. Like, the light there looked like it was going in circles. Three distinct little things. Okay. So this is one research facility within another. Oh, it's hitting shields first. We're good. Let's take those hits. Alright. Alright. Let's do this. Yeah, that's solid. Oh. I think if you fail this, you have the only other way to open it up is by spending resources to do that. Which I'm glad I'm not failing. All right. Great. Oh. Rachni friends. There should be regular people outside holding the Rachni in. Right?
You must die.
Shields disabled.
Ah. Come on. Oh. She got knocked down by some fun stuff. Refill that.
Looks like Cerberus has other bases on this world, Shepard.
Oh, okay. You've eliminated the threat of this facility. Continue to one of the other nearby labs. Sweet. Yeah, I was pretty sure that was going to open it up, but you never know. But like, do you want to turn off the things and let it leave, or just like leave it in there and don't mess with it? It didn't give us the choice. Unfortunate. But it is a nice place. Yes, look at how nice it is. Right? It's very nice. It's green. It's got grass. Very nice place. Very good. But on things like this, if you fail, I think you fail. Children's toys, some ragged clothes stuffed inside the top of this monument, along with a Prothean data disk. Okay. Equipment. Got it. Oh, journal. Got it. Okay. So now we're gonna go this way. I'll probably... Yeah, I might end the stream once we finish this mission. Been playing for a while, and I want to relax for a minute before I go to work. Let's just go down a little bit, check the edge of the wall here, make sure there's nothing hanging out. Okay. Tolly along just to make sure I got the electronics for it. So I capped her out. Apparently I didn't do the other people. Okay. Got a lawnmower, hang on. It gets pretty loud when it circles around. It's loud for me. I'm sure you guys will hear it. It's really unnecessary noise garbage for you. And looks like it turned it off. And it's on again. I forgot I could do that. Oh, that. Okay, cool. Oh, damage over time. Okay, I see that little. Eliminated threat.
I wonder what Cerberus horrors we'll find at the next base. All clear.
Sure I didn't miss anything. What's been nice about the cooldown for the running, right? Is if it did it faster, but depending upon like your Spectre training, your Shotru training, your Assault training, something like that, you put more into it, the better you get, the quicker it comes back. Or something like that. to make sure we're picking up. 'Cause they've been pretty generous in giving us some stuff last little bit. Just making sure. And then we'll do a little bit down there after we finish this. There we go.
Heading out.
Okay. We got 2 points. So what do we want to max out first? Let's max out. Okay, it was her electronics, which were a little higher than everybody else's. That's right. Let's just throw 2 into you just to make sure we got a good basis for it. Oh yeah, that's getting loud.
Gotta make sure that doesn't happen.
Go, go, go!
Alright, we get a pretty good load out here.
that much.
That's the last of them.
Wait a minute, Kohaku. I remember him. You check for a pulse but find none. Admiral Kohaku is dead. Despite the ferocity of the creatures he was sealed in with, there are no signs of trauma on his corpse. The needle marks on his arm suggest a different means of execution.
Oh, goddess. It's Admiral Kohaku. Cerberus must have tracked him down.
Okay, so it looks like it gave us another side quest on top of this.
Heading to position.
Oh, you guys are lucky that you're not here with me. Oh, I have some dog toots. Woo. Oh, that stuff is rank. So bad. You are a smelly puppy. All right, we'll save that. All right, sweet. Oh, there's so many side quests. Let's. Okay. We're gonna call it here, but I'm just gonna swing over here. All right. And we'll save it again. All right, sweet. We're done. All right, everybody. Hope you have a good time. I had fun. This was fun. Anyway. Well, we'll catch you later. Peace.